Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
1 second. Does it?
Yes, yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Basile Rochu, I'm co-founder of Marine Weather Intelligence and CTO. So I co-founded the company with Christian Dumas, that some of you may know is one famous French router, working in the offshore routing and racing for more than 30 years now. He has sailed on the America's Cup and routed some boats for the Jules Verne Trophy, the Vendée Globe, or the Ocean Race. And we have built a company that is named Marine Weather Intelligence. It's a deep tech startup that uses AI, and I will discuss it because I think the panelists here were super interesting to discuss this AI topic. So we are using AI to optimize the routing, improve marine weather forecasts, and also enhance the safety at sea. We are a team of more than 15 people now. We are based in Brittany, in the west of France. Second, the context today is that there is an increasing amount of extreme weather events, in terms of frequency, in terms also of dangerosity. And the problem today is that the weather forecast models can't all modelize these events and so prevent them. We also have the urgent need of decarbonization, which also accounts for the superyacht industry that understood this, and routing, weather routing, the optimization of the route through weather is one key asset that can participate to this decarbonization and is easy to implement fast. So we have built an application, a SaaS application, that is named MDRI Yachting. So in this application, you can have access to the most advanced weather routing softwares and weather monitoring systems dedicated to the yachting industry. So to go more in detail in this, you can access it, of course, on your tablets, on your computers. And what's really important is that we are trying to incorporate through AI the expertise that we have from offshore races. It's not just a platform that you can use as a weather expert to optimize your route. You have the exact expertise, the analysis, the advice of the routers that you had before in terms of services, but incorporated into the application thanks to AI. We have access if needed to MDRI expert support, of course, 24/7. We also have personalized weather alerts to tackle these extreme weather events, and of course an intuitive interface. To go more in detail, for the routing software, we are working with IFREMER, which is an oceanography institute. They are part and shareholders of the company as well. And so we worked with them on the qualification of the weather forecasts in order to always have the best models that we use for the routing, for the analysis that we are providing through the applications. We are also working deeply in research and R&D, and we have built our own algorithms that are able to anticipate the weather uncertainty, meaning that we are not just doing a weather routing on a forecast that is telling you in 2 days you will have 15 knots, but we are anticipating all the weather scenarios that you can have so that in any case you are safe, you have the lower fuel consumption, whatever the scenario is happening, and so you have fuel efficiency, but not compromising your comfort and the safety of the crew. In terms of live assistance, we were talking in the panelists about AI that are here everywhere. Our goal is to train the AI on the expertise and the analysis that we have done for the past 30 years, counseling our customers. The goal is to have access to a chatbot to answer most of the cases, and then when there is really a situation, the human expertise can take over, and you can have access to the marine weather experts that are part of the marine weather company. In terms of safety, I've talked already about extreme weather events. We have worked with the European Space Agency on a continuous monitoring of the satellite images and the radar images so that we can warn you in case of extreme weather events that was not predicted by the weather forecast. There is live monitoring, it's called computer vision, that is detecting, especially for your position and for your speed of boat, anticipating that, okay, in 2 or 3 hours you could have, and you could face a squall, a thunderstorm with high gusts or high waves, for example. So what we do best today is that we are the first to work on the weather uncertainty and to incorporate it into routing algorithm. We are the first to detect and send personalized weather alerts for extreme weather events. And we are working on incorporating this expertise that we have from offshore racing, thanks to AI, into a chatbot and some advice in the weather applications. Lastly, We have also a tool that is able to monitor the fleet. If you're a fleet manager, you can have a centralized overview of all your fleet, the alerts that you have for your vessels, the routings, where they are heading, and what's also the performances that you have on board today. I'm convinced, to conclude, that it's not a disruption using AI in this digitalized world. So one panelist, I think it was Liam, was saying that the yachting industry the yachts were now data-driven boats. And so that's part of the next step, using AI-powered weather intelligence to just use this data, improve the weather routing, the weather software, and also reduce our impact and improve the safety at sea. I'm here with Constance Lecointre, which is working with us, and we will be more than happy to discuss it with you after this pitch session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're actually not going to open for questions because we're going to keep it super snappy, but there'll be plenty of time for questions during the networking.